Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. Jimmy Kimmel is back. Okay, I really don't care. I have not watched Jimmy Kimmel, I would guess, more than 2 or 3 times. Number one, I don't have a TV that picks up shows that come over the air, and I don't have cable or satellite. Jimmy Kimmel's not a part of my life. I don't care if he's on the air. He has low ratings, not as low as mine. It's a non-starter for me. Do I think he should be on the air? No, I think he's a hateful, manipulative liar. I believe that Disney had to make a stand here, and I think that's why they had the conversation with Kimmel. If the FCC and the federal government hadn't been involved, did not open their mouth about taking away their license or hate speech. I don't believe there's anything such thing as hate speech. Not on a legal level. Hate speech is something that I get to decide if this person who's speaking in front of me is doing on a personal level. It has nothing to do with legality. Is there hate speech? 100%. I've experienced it myself. I'm sure that we've all witnessed it, but the government has no business being involved in it. I want to allow it. I want to know who's doing it. I want to know who's responsible for the hate speech. I think Jimmy Kimmel is. Now that I'm saying that, I think that he has shown that he's willing to commit to hate speech, to lie. However, he is a comedian, and comedians are given very wide rights as far as speech goes, and they should be. I think that everybody should be. As I've said in the past, I want the racists to be loud so that I know who they are and I can steer clear. If you drive a group underground, well, they're underground. You don't know where they are or what they're up to. Meanwhile, if you know exactly who is spouting off this nonsense, well, you can disassociate with them. You can set them apart. You can say, okay, that person over there is not someone I agree with the values of. There are bad values. Those values are bad. And then there are good values. This person over here is a very nice person who treats everybody right. I want to be associated with this person. It's freedom of association. Kimmel's back on the air. Probably. Obviously, I'm not part of the corporate entity that made this decision, but Kimmel's probably back on the air specifically for the reasons that the FCC chair wanted him off the air. We all know that Disney is a very liberal organization, and when the FCC chair said, we don't want this guy on the air, or they'll pull his license. They didn't come right out and say that. They said, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, which is a ridiculous thing for the FCC chair to say. But my opinion, had the FCC chair kept his mouth shut, if everybody had ignored Kimmel in the Trump administration, he would still be off the air, because Sinclair and Nexstar are still not going to air his show on their affiliates. So the reason that Disney, whether true or false, the reason that Disney said they are taking him off was for their moral values. Now, that was forced by Nexstar and Sinclair saying they're not going to air his show. That these two companies own a number of affiliates in the United States, and therefore Disney pulled them. Like I said before, my opinion. Everything I say on here is my opinion, is not reflective of any of my non-existent sponsors. like good coffee. Kimmel's back. I don't think that Disney wants him back. I don't think Disney wants him back. I think Disney wants him gone because they're losing money on him. If all the pundits that I've listened to are correct, he's not making any money. For the company, he's making plenty of money. I just don't care. I don't go to Disney. I don't like their organization. When I say I don't go to Disney, I mean the theme parks. The only thing that I probably enjoy about the company, which is an entertainment company, are some of their movies. I'm an occasional superhero movie watcher. I just watched the latest Superman. I did just watch it. I didn't find anything woke in it. What I found is a return to the original outlook of the DC comics. I didn't find any wokeness in it. I did find a good cup of coffee. So Jimmy Kimmel's back. Congratulations, Trump administration. You got him back. You did it because you overstepped and you tried to restrict free speech. That's what you did. So Jimmy Kimmel's back, and we have the Trump administration to thank for it. So if you're mad at Disney, don't be. They want him gone. I'm almost 100% sure Disney would rather have him gone. If for nothing else, the bottom line. Unintended consequences. You tried to stop free speech, something that Charlie Kirk was a huge fan of. He's kind of at the crux of this situation because he made some ugly joke and lied during his joke. You missed the mark. You definitely went against the Constitution. So Jimmy Kimmel's back. Everybody who wanted him back that didn't watch him got him back. Low ratings. Remember, don't forget, low ratings. So there you go. Kimmel's back, losing more money for Disney. Of course, we don't know that for sure either. I mean, Disney and he may have cut a deal that he took a pay cut so he could continue to be on the air. As I've said before, I used to watch him on The Man Show. Meh. Hasn't done much for me since then. Matter of fact, in retrospect, The Man Show was just kind of background noise for the most part. The most entertaining part about that show was their ability to not give a crap and say any joke they wanted to. That was what was entertaining about that show to me. It is Tuesday, and I am going to go get ready for work. A job that I really like. I hope you go out and take the day on. I hope that you have a great Tuesday. I intend to go out and have a good day. I think intention has a lot to do with attitude. There are always people in the world that are abrasive, but I think if you use those people to kind of smooth out, play on words there, smooth out your attitude, you get along better with most people. Customer service. We all have a customer somewhere down the line. I don't care who you are. We all have a customer. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. I hope you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, adios. I hope that you have a job that you like, and I hope you have a chair that doesn't squeak. I may have to buy a new chair. I may have to buy a new chair. I can't make it stop squeaking.